On February 28, 2023, From Software has informed us about the first DLC of Elden Ring. It has been almost 1 year after the first post about Shadow of the Erdtree, which is the name of the DLC, and we still heard nothing from the developers. This is truly something very special, since the game was released on February 25th, 2022, and I've never heard of a game waiting this long for releasing the first DLC. Hello everyone, my name is Yu and welcome to Better Gaming Ring. So in this year's Game Award, which was the 7th December 2023, we didn't heard one word about Elden Ring or anything about From Software at all. That disappointed some of the fans, but others already thought that there is nothing in coming. Why they awaited nothing, you ask? Well, let's go through the topic. First things first, there is a dude called 4chan which brought up a leak. He states that he's one of the developer of Elden Ring and is because of that in the field where he knows basically everything about the progress and on what they're working at the moment. He said that the new incoming DLC will be as big as 2 DLCs in one. So it should be a very big DLC, and you know what? Considering he isn't a dev, I still think that the DLC will be so or so super huge. Why, you ask? Cause first, every DLC From Software developed was a huge addition and was all the time so freaking good. Second, Elden Ring is such a big game and they need their time for sure to add something that fits with it. And last but not least, we've heard very often from trusted sources that the DLC will be a combination out of 2. Considering all of that, it will be just fire. Now, he also claimed that the game would have a completely copy of the whole map covered by darkness. If it's true what he is saying, then we will have something similar to the Lord of the Fallen, where we can enter a parallel world of the map. I, for myself, had much fun with Lords of the Fallen, to be honest, but if this is true and they somehow turn this into something like a hard mode in which you are completely changing the game once you kill the first end boss, something similar to Terraria, even if it sounds weird, it would be super OP if you ask me. I mean, imagine the cutscene after Radagon, the whole map will get dark and you need to fight Miquella's army in a complete darker Elden Ring. But those are all speculations, right? I mean, why should we trust the dude that calls himself 4chan in the first place? Well, let's check this here on Reddit. Abika Bender posted on a Reddit post in a community talk about this leak. Past From Soft DLCs used to come out within 2 months of the announcement. Then he made some examples of the past. The answer of Zukov, which is also a part of the community, answered, "True, but the hype and anticipation behind Shadow of the Erdtree is unlike any previous From Software expansions." The one Bearded responded, "Because of that hype and anticipation, From doesn't really need a major event to make an announcement." Now, considering this talk and analyzing the history in which From Software never announced any Dark Souls 3 DLCs on game events, and if they announced anything in the past then only whole new games, plus additionally knowing that the game was released on February 2022, while the first time From Software talked about the DLC was in February 2023, it surely is not dumb to await anything in February 2024. I mean, we still can't trust this 4chan dude, but if we combine some knowledge and history with his words, then we also surely shouldn't just let that slip. And what about From Software? What do they say? The last thing we heard was at the PlayStation Partners Awards From Software, and Elden Ring producer Yasuhiro Kitao provides a small update on how to Shadow of the Erdtree expansion is progressing. They firstly wanted to release it early 2023. That obviously didn't happen, what brings us back to that we get a big DLC update, which are basically 2 DLCs in one. In other words, something new that is as big as a new game. Sadly, there is nothing about when they are going to release it or any specific time or something else. But I can imagine that they're hardworking and surprise all of us with a huge DLC. To get all together once again, we aren't sure if the DLC is coming out February 2024. I for myself think it's most likely in summer 2024, but like I said, it's only a thinking, but I wouldn't be surprised if it would be February 2024, since the game was released on February 2022, and the first speak about the DLC was on February 2023. Alright guys, if you like this video, please leave a like here and don't forget to subscribe, as I'm fairly new on YouTube, and let me know in the comments what I could do better or what you want to see from me in the future. If you like modding in Elden Ring or didn't try it out, make sure to watch my video of the Clever's Moveset mode pack, where you can be actual avatar and bending all 4 elements. This is super huge, trust me. Alright guys, don't you ever forget to smile. My name is Yu. See ya next time.